What's up, everybody? Today we are reviewing Atomic Habits. This book will change your life faster than a teen pregnancy. I mean, like a good change, of course. Welcome to Reader's Rehab. I'm Ty McLaurin, a working comedian, mental health advocate, and I've had an addiction to reading my entire life. Please stick around to the end of this video as I'll be giving a hint about our next review and see if you guys can't guess what it is in the comments. Atomic Habits, originally published in 2018. This book is written by James Clear, a former athlete, a performance coach, and a motivational speaker. Very knowledgeable in all these areas, and I thought he did an amazing job. The subtitle of Atomic Habits was An Easy and Proven Way to Build Good Habits and Break Bad Habits. I thought the book is appropriate for almost all ages, let's say starting from like 12 to 13 all the way to middle age and elderly, and also all walks of life, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or whether you're a student trying to earn a degree, or you're starting a business, or you're climbing the corporate ladder, an artist, an athlete, anything you could think of. I thought this book could change your life and kind of put you on a different trajectory almost immediately. I would rate this book an absolute 10 out of 10. And the reason I say that is because self-help and motivation in this genre is kind of a running joke. There's just so much material out there, from YouTube videos and Instagram posts and just your bookshelves at every store that you walk into. I thought Atomic Habits gave practical tips, things that you could institute in your life today, that were really valuable. And these tips are also backed by science. I mean, he has everything into the scientific studies of human behavior and the footnotes and references. I mean, it really is solid material. The key quote I got from the book was, "You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems." And I've definitely noticed that in my life. I think we all think we're going to have this, majestic Jordan in Game 6 moment where we're going to rise above all that we've ever been. But most of the time, that's not what's going to happen. Life and fatigue and circumstances are going to get to you, and you're only going to be able to stay afloat if you've got systems and practices and habits in your life that feed toward you being the best version of yourself. One of the concepts that really for me was really life-changing, I thought, was a quote. I actually had to write it down. It was, "One of the most effective things you can do to build better habits is to join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior." And how exciting and just key that is to success is you've got to be around like-minded people in whatever you're trying to do or accomplish. You've got to be around those that can motivate you, keep you accountable, set a great example for you, and just have you thinking, in the right way. It's been commonly said that you're an average about the 5 people that you're closest to, and I definitely believe that to be true. It took me about a month to read this book, and that was with sessions from 30 minutes to 60 minutes, almost every day, sometimes every other day. I think whether you're an avid reader, somebody just flies through a book or what, I think you should give yourself an extended period of time to read this book. I recommend having a hardcover so you can underline, you can circle, you can make margins, you can make notes in the margins. As soon as you see something in the book, you're like, oh, I can institute that in my life, you can go ahead and write it down. I plan to have it on a bookshelf near me that I can grab every once in a while and just reference when I feel like I need the information again. I have a very short list of books that I read once a year or try to read at least every other year, and I'm definitely adding it to that list. Atomic Habits is on Amazon for about $15 right now. But every store I've walked into lately, whether that be a Target, a Walmart, or a bookstore, it's on the shelf. It's hot right now. If I had to say one thing about the book, and I don't want to say this is a dislike, but one thing that was a little iffy was I thought that the book was too thorough at some points. I thought it was kind of too drawn out. But I'll say this, I'm a very impatient person, so that may not be your experience at all. You may be totally fine with it. The book, I think, got real for me is a couple weeks ago. I'm on the road and I was in Alabama. I'd driven 11 hours that day. When I got to the hotel at night, super tired, not eating the best all day, and just didn't feel good or motivated, hydrated, none of that. And I still had about a half a workout to do. And some of the quotes and some of the things I learned in Atomic Habits helped me really break through that barrier, get that workout done, and kind of feel good about myself that night. The hint on our next book that we'll be reviewing is we're going to be reviewing an autobiography of one of the most famous people in America and pop culture and what took their life from ordinary to extraordinary. It's a very entertaining behind the scenes look at their life and things that, normal people, so to speak, would never even, kind of dream of. But it really highlights their values and the things that they have in their life that kind of made them who they were. And I think that's going to be very exciting. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions or you have any recommendations for books that I could review in the future, please drop those in the comments. I'd love to connect with you all. If you're interested in following my comedy page, please get on Instagram and follow me at Ty_McLaurin_jokes. Thanks so much again for tuning in. Please take care of yourself and stay motivated.